LeBron may have just created the NBA's most dangerous super team. And if that happens, the rest of the Eastern Conference could be in serious trouble. But here's the twist almost nobody is talking about. This isn't just another championship chase. For Joel Embiid, some believe this could be the defining moment of his entire career. One last opportunity, one last gamble, one last shot before the window slams shut. So why are so many people convinced the pressure has never been higher? And what happens if this blockbuster experiment crashes instead of conquering? That's where the story gets wild.
76ers Knicks opening night. Evan, what should we expect? Does this get your juices flowing in August?
Yes, Shay. I think they did an awesome job. Adam Silver said we got to wait for the LeBron decision to make the schedule. I love what the NBA has done. That opening night matchup, the fact that the Knicks are going to have ring night with LeBron James there is awesome. I think the best rivalry as it's developing here in the NBA is clearly San Antonio and Oklahoma City. But let's not make any bones about it. Everyone wants to have this conversation, and you guys have had it here on First Take. Who's the face of the league, right? Is it Wemby, 7'4", 7'5" Frenchman who was in the finals last year? Is it Jalen Brunson, the kind of person everyone wants their child to be like? Be like Jalen Brunson. He is salt of the earth and a dominant basketball player. Let's not get this twisted. In 2026, 2027, LeBron James is still the face of the NBA.
Oh, yes.
When we look at this schedule, you're going to go through it. I know all the tip-off games, all the Christmas Day games. Our first game on ESPN ABC, it's all around LeBron James.
Well, and that's why Adam Silver wanted him to make a decision, because he clearly moves the needle.
But LeBron's arrival was only the first shockwave. The real bombshell came next. Joel Embiid is now facing what many believe is the final championship window of his career. The pressure couldn't be higher, and if this gamble fails, everything could unravel faster than anyone expected.
Mike took the job in May, right? Took over for longtime president of basketball operations, Daryl Morey. One of the initial conversations he had with Joel was Joel telling him, I want to play a lot of games next year, and I want to get back to the all-NBA version of Joel. And obviously, the motivation has only spiked since adding LeBron to the fore. Part of the conversation that Joel was having with LeBron and trying to recruit him there was telling him, I'm healthy. And you can see from the images, clearly he's shed weight. He's been in the gym a lot. And this is a huge season for him. Really, this is in my opinion, the biggest opportunity he's had since the Sixers added Jimmy Butler in 2019, where they were one bounce away from the conference finals.
Right.
Of that Kawhi Leonard shot we all remember. Now he gets Jaylen Brown and he gets LeBron James, and guess what? The sand in the hourglass is getting less and less for his career.
Then the NBA's loyalty debate exploded. One ruthless argument flipped the entire conversation on its head and exposed what many believe is the league's biggest double standard. Suddenly, everyone was forced to pick a side.
I don't know why they go at Bron so much. Maybe it's because he did lead the Lakers, considering the fact that he could have went back there. He could have went back to L.A. Uncle Ocho. But come on, man. I don't know why he gets the scrutiny that he gets. You know, it's okay, man. He ain't got to be.
Well, right now they got a podcast. And you beat him up right now, you're going to get clicks and likes. You're going to get mentioned. Now, he said, the fact of the matter is, he said multiple teams. Multiple teams means more than one. Back then, guys, it's kind of like in the NFL. Guys couldn't move like they can now, Ocho. Guys couldn't move like they moved in basketball. So I guess Shaq couldn't be considered a great player. KD can't be considered a great player. LeBron, Charles Barkley, Karl Malone, Moses Malone, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Lee. Come on, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? I don't care if he went to 20 teams. How good was he on those teams? Every team he played for, they won a championship. Every team that he played for, he was an all-NBA selection. How many guys can say, you know what? I've been on 4 different teams, and I've been an all-NBA selection on all of them?
Probably no.
Every team that I've played for, I've gone to an NBA Finals. 3 of those 4 teams that I've been on, I've won an NBA Finals. I've won a Finals MVP. Yeah, it would be great. People always talk about players not being loyal, but hold on. And you said something very interesting. And I love B. Scott. And B. Scott know this because we used to work out in the same gym when I was in LA. And I see him, and we always we end up talking for an hour and mess up our workout because we talking basketball, we talking football. But the fact of the matter is, Milwaukee traded Kareem. Where was the loyalty? Where was the loyalty? The Lakers traded Shaq. Where was the loyalty? Orlando traded Shaq. Where was the loyalty? We expect loyalty from the players, but we don't demand loyalty from the organization. The organization says, we're doing what's in the best interest of the organization. A player does what's in the best interest. Oh, he's running from time. He's running. He's chasing rings. What are teams chasing? Why did Miami trade for Giannis? You don't think they're chasing rings?
Yeah.
Why did 76ers trade for Jaylen Brown? You don't think they're chasing rings? What are we doing here? If you're in a sport, aren't you trying to win said championship of your sport? I would like to think so. Now maybe everybody's not under that same. Everybody ain't trying to win. Everybody just because you're gonna make X amount of dollars whether you win or lose. Okay, I get all that, but I just don't get there. So now the man can't be. It would be great if guys could stay like the old Celtics. You know, all those, for the most part, those guys stayed there. And Elgin Baylor stayed there. And Jerry West stayed there. And Gail. But it's not like that anymore. Guys, y'all know that, B. Scott. You know in today's game, football ain't the same. Guys move. Baseball ain't the same. Baseball always would trade their guys. That means, hell, they traded Babe Ruth, so ain't nothing. You know, Frank Robinson got traded. Hell, he was an MVP in the league and trading, went and got another MVP. He and Shohei, the only two ever did that. But I just don't get this. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Ocho, chime in.
LeBron James has instantly turned the Philadelphia 76ers into one of the NBA's most feared teams. And the league made that clear by opening the 2026-27 season with a blockbuster matchup against the defending champion New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden on October 20th. With LeBron James, Joel Embiid, Jaylen Brown, and Tyrese Maxey sharing the floor, Philadelphia is no longer just a contender. It's a legitimate championship threat. But beneath the hype is the story that matters most. For Joel Embiid, this may be the biggest and possibly final championship window of his career. After Mike Dykes replaced Daryl Morey in May, Embiid reportedly made it clear he wanted to stay healthy, play more games, and return to his all-NBA form. Adding LeBron only raised the stakes, and after falling one Kawhi Leonard shot short of the conference finals in 2019, the Sixers finally have another roster capable of changing their future. The talent is undeniable. LeBron controls the offense. Embiid dominates the paint. Jaylen Brown brings elite two-way scoring, while Tyrese Maxey adds explosive speed. If they stay healthy, this isn't just a collection of stars. It could be the Eastern Conference's biggest nightmare. That has also reignited the NBA's loyalty debate. Critics question LeBron's decision to join another contender. Yet teams constantly trade stars and reshape rosters to chase championships. LeBron has reached the finals with 3 franchises, won championships with 3 different teams, and adapted to an era built on player movement. Whether fans love it or hate it, the results speak for themselves. Everything now comes down to Joel Embiid. LeBron's legacy is secure. Jaylen Brown has already proven himself. Tyrese Maxey is becoming a superstar. But Embiid is the player carrying the greatest pressure. Talent alone won't guarantee a title. Health won't guarantee a title. Time certainly won't. On October 20th, the Sixers step into Madison Square Garden with enormous expectations and a chance to announce themselves as the East's new powerhouse. If Embiid stays healthy, Philadelphia won't just compete. They could blow the Eastern Conference wide open. The only question left is whether this becomes a season that finally changes everything, or the opportunity that slips away forever. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe to Hoop Lab, and turn on notifications so you never miss the biggest NBA stories, breaking news, and championship debates. Until next time, keep your eyes on the game, and we'll see you in the next one.